we can go right now.
All right, bet.
This is
just
the
Odd
worst.
Pod Sports.
Odd Pod Sports. Holla at your boy. Let's go.
I'm just saying, bro. This is just so dramatic.
What's dramatic? What's dramatic?
Well,
Deshaun Watson is now decided he's gonna take everything Houston related out of his off his social medias.
I mean, he's saying fuck, bro. In the breakup, it's a breakup. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
this
It's a
is
breakup.
so messy,
He's not
bro.
going anywhere, bro.
You don't think so?
Nah, they don't want to trade him.
Damn.
Trade him?
It's either he's gonna do Le'Veon, he's gonna sit out,
Yeah.
or he's gonna either play, or he's gonna play like shit.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt because he's actually like he's good.
I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to ask for with Houston.
Yeah.
Are they're the Texans, right?
Yeah.
Or are they the Oilers? No, they're the
No,
Texans.
they're the Texans. They used to be the Oilers.
Yeah.
Damn, old man.
I just.
I'm just kidding.
Nah.
Man. I mean, it'd be cool to see him in San Francisco, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Tell me what y'all thought about the championship games in the NFL that past weekend.
These last couple ones look pretty good.
Yeah.
I knew the GOAT was gonna make it to his what 10th Super Bowl.
So let me ask you.
Crazy.
So what was the best game in the playoffs, y'all think? Actually, not the game, but the last two, the championship games, the ones that just got wrapped up. What was the best one?
The Buccaneers and Packers, easy.
Yeah.
The Bills and Chiefs weren't close to begin with.
It wasn't dramatic.
Was there a team or a player in the playoffs that like kind of stock went up this year?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
100%.
That's the quarterback from the
Josh
Bills,
Allen,
correct?
yeah.
Regardless if he won or lost, the fact that he was able to make it this far and to be in a championship game, and not only that,
It was
but beat
third year, right?
yeah,
Third year.
he beat not only Phillip Rivers, but he beat Lamar Jackson, and then he was almost getting ready to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Shout out Josh Allen for making your rookie cards go up so I can sell them.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do that? You gonna pull a trigger on that?
And I think so, yeah. Cause I see everybody selling them right now like 400 a pop.
Oh,
so,
shit.
So gotta let it go. Who knows?
Yeah,
Next
do
year
it, bro.
gets hurt.
Hey, like this past week said, bro, you gotta strike while the iron is hot with these
Yeah,
stocks, bro.
yeah.
If you learned from anything this past week. All right, Super Bowl prediction.
Oh, Tom Brady out of the way. I'm betting against the GOAT.
How's the game gonna go though? That's what I want to know.
I have Mahomes winning.
You had Mahomes winning.
I have Mahomes.
All right. How's the game gonna go?
It's gonna be 31-24.
Woo!
But it's going to be a game-winning drive by Tom Brady after a game-winning drive by Patrick Mahomes to tie the game.
Oh man.
And Tom Brady is either going to either win it by a field goal or win it by a touchdown. I got a 24-31.
All right. What's your prediction?
I mean, what better game could we ask for that, right? But I'd say 28-31. The Chiefs win in a field goal. 4 seconds left.
So y'all both say it'll be close, basically. It'll come,
Yeah, I mean,
it'll come down to the end.
It could go either way, but I think the game is more important to Mahomes than it is to Brady. Although Brady wants it, he doesn't want to just go away and let Mahomes become, the new. I'm sure he hears people saying he could be the GOAT, be better than him.
Yeah.
But it's more important for Mahomes to win because if he doesn't win, then that's it. There's no debating.
Did
There's
Mahomes
not going
win
to be
last year? He won a Super Bowl last year, right?
There's not going to be another. There's not going to be another GOAT.
No.
If Brady wins, that's it. Even if Mahomes goes out and wins 7 of his own, he lost to Brady.
Yeah, that's true. Because that's the thing. In order for you to be the new Brady, you still got to get those rings, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but wouldn't that say that would make Tom Brady? I think he's the GOAT regardless.
I mean, this was just This was just like
and then even that though, Mahomes beating Brady, although it's a big accomplishment, it wouldn't mean as much because Brady isn't in his prime anymore, even though he's playing like he's still young. So even that, you got to take that into consideration. As long as Brady doesn't throw 3 interceptions and loses, then he should be okay.
Right.
So
I
You
just
know,
find it.
I just know that. Like, come on, you guys gotta remember, Andy Reid has a grudge against Tom Brady.
Yeah, he does.
I mean,
Yes, he does.
He's gonna go all out. You know what I'm saying?
And he's got a better set of receivers and a quarterback than he did when he was with the Eagles. He had Terrell Owens and then Donovan McNabb.
yeah,
The 87.
But T.O. was hurt, right? Coming off of
he broke his
broken leg. Yeah,
Broke
broken
his
leg, and he was
He
playing.
played the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and then Donovan McNabb still hit
Oh,
him.
we gotta throw a shout out to one underdog in that whole playoff series. It's Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley played with a broken fibula or fractured fibula. Let me say that right. From week 17.
Woo, that's a man.
And he played from week 17, the first in all of the playoff games actually.
And I think had like over 100 yards receiving in all of his games.
That's a man right there.
Yeah, that little man.
Do you guys think that if Tom Brady wins, he should just go ahead and say, fuck it, I'm done for real?
No.
I would.
You would?
I
You
would.
don't think he should?
Run it back.
You think it's right again?
One more. Why not? Worst thing that can happen. I mean, you lose in maybe the championship game because you're probably going there again next year.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Good, so he's got a good team around him, what you're saying.
He's got a team of misfits.
Yeah, but he's banding them together, right? So,
Yeah.
receiving core is really good though. Mike
like-
Evans, Chris Godwin,
So he's
Antonio
playing Florida
Brown.
over there.
Mike Evans. He's also got Gronkowski over there. And he's also got Donkey Kong Sue.
Yeah.
And then Barrett, dude. I mean, that team is set up to at least contend next year, unless he falls off a cliff.
Shit, they're already contending now.
Yeah, unless he falls off a cliff. But everybody's been saying that for the past 4 years, and he's won 3.
I'll tell you one quarterback who's fell off already, and he's been falling off for years, is Aaron Rodgers.
I have to agree. Aaron Rodgers, I'll say it right here on the pod, one of the most overrated garbage quarterbacks of our generation, man. People want to say his arm talent this, arm talent that. I mean, he's no better than I would
Matthew
say.
Stafford.
He's
No,
Matthew
I mean-
Stafford just with the ring.
Yeah,
He's always
basically,
established.
basically.
And if you say Matthew Stafford's a good quarterback, then you gotta then well. You
I
gotta
wouldn't.
put him
I
at
wouldn't
equal
say
caliber.
he's a good quarterback, but he's efficient. Matthew Stafford is efficient, so
I think him going to a different team is better.
I do too.
Right, he's
I
looking
hope
for
he gets
trade.
out of there. They talk about him getting to the Rams. Did you see that?
Damn.
Trading Goff to Washington.
Damn, poor
I
Goff.
mean, I would love to see that, but I don't want to start wearing a fucking Rams jersey. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, love LA,
I
man.
mean, he wants to come home, and home would
Dallas
be
would
here.
not take it. Dallas wouldn't take it.
They don't want to pay.
Unless they
Dak.
trade Dak
That's
Prescott,
what I'm saying. They don't want to pay Dak.
which would be an epic trade.
It'd be crazy. A lot of people would be mad, me including. Just
Yeah.
buy your jersey, Dak. I don't know.
Just buy your jersey.
If you're hearing this, man, get something done.
Imagine how mad people are with buying Zeke's jersey. The way he's played the last 2 years since he got that contract
Money.
extension.
Went to Cabo and came back a different running back.
Came back a
Dude.
fat
Yeah.
man.
Can't run, doesn't have explosion.
What do you do over there? Drugs and hookers?
Probably.
Probably he
He's
did
probably
anything
pissed,
and
yeah.
everything. He was in,
To get signed.
he got what, 60 million guarantee? What the hell do you think he
Yeah.
gonna do with 60 million guarantee?
His contract was for what? 90 million, right?
90 million with almost 60 million of it.
Damn.
guarantee. Yeah. It's crazy.
They basically just handed him money. That's why Jerry didn't want to sign Dak that quick. That's why he didn't want to give him that 40 million. See, Dak wasn't even asking for all that much. Dak was asking for average pay.
Yeah. He just wanted a year off. They wanted to give him what, 5 years, and he just wanted 4.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what led to him getting franchise tag, and then I guess trying to do a lot and getting hurt.
Yeah.
But he was balling out. But you could say that he did that because they were losing all the time. He
Mhm.
had to throw the ball. So
I feel like the team that they had at the end of the year with Dak in it, they would have made playoffs easy.
I think so too. They would
I
have.
think
They
they
would
would
have
have gotten
beat.
deep.
They would have beat. I think they would have beat Brady.
Damn.
Damn.
I think they would have beat Brady.
That's asking a lot.
And then they would have lost to Green Bay, and then Green Bay would have been in the.
Damn again. We can't lose to Green Bay.
Nah, I think they would have beat
No,
Green
that's-
Bay. I think they would have beat Green Bay.
I want to say I believe in the Cowboys like that, but I mean honestly I would have been happy if they would have just went to the championship game and lost because
You know what's funny is that
Yeah.
at Lambeau, Tom Brady can win, but the Cowboys can never win at Lambeau.
sad, man. I hate the Packers. I do, man.
There's fans that hate the 49ers for the same reason
I hate
that
the
they hate the
Packers.
Packers because of what happened in all those years in Champion back in the day in the 90s.
And dude, like going back to Aaron Rodgers, I think he's like what 1-4 in championship games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's garbage in there
Yeah,
when it
so-
matters most.
But that one time.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that was, and not to mention Jay Cutler got hurt.
Yeah, if Jay Cutler didn't get hurt,
I
I
think
think
the
they would
Bears
have
would
won
have
that
beat
game.
him.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of people overhyped that season like it was.
Yeah, like if it was
great,
just
but-
magical or like destined
really.
to happen. It was just a bunch of luck.
Let's see.
2010 when they beat the
They beat the Steelers. I mean, I give him credit. He
Yeah.
beat Troy Polamalu in them. Can't on that. Oh, I can, but
You think Ben's gonna be back for another year?
the way he sat on that bench, he realized one thing was that I think this is it. Because those receivers, the Juju Smith-Schuster and Debo Samuels, they didn't learn their fucking lessons. You know, they called out the Browns, they talked their shit, and then they ended up getting torched by the Browns. And yet after the game, they were like, "Y'all aren't gonna beat the Chiefs. Y'all aren't gonna beat Kansas City." It's like, what does it really matter anymore?
Oh no, not Debo Samuel, Chase Claypool.
It was Chase Claypool?
Yeah, Chase
That's a
Claypool.
hex ball over there.
It's like there's no discipline in the Steelers locker room anymore. And I think Big Ben's probably like, nah, this is what he plays for.
And plus, even when they were undefeated, I knew that it wasn't real.
They got beat by a team with no name.
Like exactly, first loss of the year. They weren't gonna do anything. I just knew, like, me and my dad, we just watched the games and just talking about the Steelers aren't gonna win. Then again, I hate the Steelers too, but
There's one team I have hatred for, and I just don't. I can't stand them.
That's what I was gonna guess. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they cheered when Dion got hurt, right?
yeah, they did.
They cheered when their own quarterback got hurt. Yeah, it was Donovan McNabb. They booed him out of the stadium. He played for them with a broken ankle.
Yeah, bro, he played his heart out for that city.
And they booed that man out the stadium.
That's crazy.
Fuck that city. Even when they won the Super Bowl, they still took an L because they don't know how to fucking party and party right.
They burned down the city like Antifa went to that bitch.
yeah. Out of all the Super Bowls, why couldn't Brady win that one?
That's his Achilles heel. His Achilles heel is not the NFC East.
Dumbass quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's dumbass looking quarterbacks.
Eli Manning and Nick Foles.
Exactly.
Man.
Somebody you don't plan for. It's just like they looked at that 9-7 Giants team like, they ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, and then they got there.
And it's like, oh shit, how did they get there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not to mention, the Giants did get lucky that first go with that catch. Actually, both times was a catch.
Yeah, both times it was a catch. That first catch was godly. That first catch was ridiculous.
He was not gonna let that ball go.
That was like almost the Lord saying, "You must win."
Just pinned.
It's like, sorry, Tom.
The one that they should have lost, that was the serious one, was one with Pete Carroll and the Seahawks.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, what an idiot! You
Dumbest
were
decision.
handed on a silver platter the title, bro.
Dumbest decision.
And why? Because you would rather one boy get shine than the other.
Exactly.
Well, that's what you deserve.
They
that's
wanted.
what you deserve. That's not a leader. That's
They
a bitch.
try to paint Russell Wilson as the hero. They wanted to go away from the defense to
Pete Carroll
the offense. All they had to do was punch it in with Marshawn Lynch.
Man, Pete Carroll, in a way,
he's a clout chaser.
No, it's not even just that. How much of Pete Carroll is a piece of shit is like, you can back this up by how many players he screwed over. Like,
Yeah.
I can't remember the DB that he promised at USC before he left, that if you stay one more year, like instead of going to the NFL where he was projected, first round, they told him not. He talked him into staying for his senior year and playing that senior season. And then, he would go off and, he would be a higher pick, basically what he told him. He kind of got hurt, didn't play as many games, and he ended up, and Pete Carroll ended up leaving that season because of the whole controversy that happened with the USC.
season.
That's why he dipped and went to the fucking Seahawks. He said, fuck all these players, fuck everybody else, I'm gonna go to the fucking Seahawks.
Yep.
And that's what he did. Reggie Bush ended up giving up his Heisman.
Yeah.
Stricken from the record.
Getting removed from it.
Why?
Because of the shit that went down with his team. All the shit. What came out, Romo? What did they do?
I can't remember exactly what happened.
Someone's got to know.
Was it them getting money?
Yeah, I think it was the boosters. I think a lot of people
this was the first coming out of it, right?
People knew about it.
And Pete Carroll knew about it. 100%.
Oh, come on,
man.
But he dipped out before the investigation
This has
come
been
out.
going on
like
forever, and everyone on the come on, man.
The worst one ever, the worst ever sanctions though was to SMU, that death penalty thing when all those players were
the Pony Express is what they called it.
Yeah, all those players were doing cocaine, getting money from boosters, partying, winning games though.
They were winning.
They were
There were
winning.
some fucking Vikings over there.
The thing that basically made everything come to light, I think one of the players died, right? I think.
I can't remember what.
I'm not sure, but none of them talked.
No, it was because SMU. I think SMU was winning. So don't quote me on it, but I think SMU was winning so many championships that's what they somebody started snitching.
Yeah.
Somebody started snitching on the SMU what they were doing.
Right?
But it was also because the players were getting too loud. Like one night, a student would say, "I'm gonna go to Texas A&M. That's where I'm gonna go. It's where my heart was set to go. It's where my dad and them want to go." One night, the next night, he'll come back and before signing day, he'll sign for SMU. He's like, you know what? And he'll do this interview outside in a brand new fucking car. And he'll say, you know what? Over the night, the SMU coach gave me a call, and after that conversation, I had a change of heart. My heart is dead set to go to Highland Park, go to SMU, and hit the Dallas. And it's like and it was all because the SMU alumni were so sick and tired of seeing other teams winning it, like Nebraska and all these other nobody cities, that they wanted some championships. So they were like, well, how are they doing it? And when they found out, they started doing it. But remember, this is Dallas. This is, all the big ballers come here.
Yeah.
All the alumni from SMU are all like, top dollar, alumni. So, yeah, they're going to steal all
Shout out to SMU.
Yeah,
Their
SMU is
signature
like,
move.
we're going to make you a millionaire, but we expect you to give some, hopefully, give us a cut of that when you get
That's actually what that's known for. That's their signature move. They give cars to recruits.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were doing back then. That and obviously cash for them, their families.
And not because the NCAA wants to, make it to where they're the only ones making money, that it makes it so hard for a lot of students that go to these schools to even just afford to pay rent or even have a housing or anything like that. Even at the JUCO level, a lot of these students living out of their cars, living out of just, couch surfing. You will have like 10 dudes in a 2-bedroom apartment, all splitting rent, trying to,
But now I think the NCAA, aren't they
Paying
their players now?
What is
Not
that?
all of them.
Not all of them.
Remember, they'll have a set amount of scholarships, but you got to remember, there's like 100 and something students on that team. So they'll have maybe like 60, 70 scholarships, but you still got 130 student athletes. So that leaves another majority of them with no scholarships. So they have to figure out a way to pay for their schooling on their own. It makes it hard.
It's crazy.
And you can't take outside money because the NCAA will sanction you and you'll never be able to play NCAA again.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
And
happens.
they also have another rule that when it comes down to once you're a student athlete, once you graduate high school, your clock starts at that point. A year after you graduate, your clock starts to where you're NCAA eligible. If you don't play within those 5 years, you're shit luck. Can't play football, can't play college sports anymore. That's how shitty the NCAA has made the rules.
I mean, NCAA, you can't even sign an autograph and somebody give you $20 for it, because that's technically you're getting money. They're paying you, so you're a professional. That's what they try to say.
They're taking the scholarships for that.
Yeah,
kind of shit, bro.
that's what happened to a kicker. I don't know his name. He has a YouTube channel. He was getting money off of YouTube for his kicks and everything. Because he was doing trick kicks.
Oh yeah, I know who
practice
you're talking
and
about.
everything,
Oh, man.
And then NCAA found out he was getting money from YouTube, took away a scholarship, made him ineligible to play. Wasn't able to play anymore.
Ridiculous.
So can he still go pro?
He can,
I mean,
but it's
yes.
gonna make it harder now.
Because now really what he has to do is get tryouts, and then even in those tryouts, there's you have to make it if you get picked up in the practice squad. And then who even knows how long you're gonna go in the practice squad before you get cut, and then maybe another team will pick you up. So, and then they don't really need that many kickers in the NFL, so it's kind of tough for them already.
Yeah, the NCAA really kind of puts you up against the wall when you're it's like you're signing you're 4 years away, and that's it. Yeah, once you start playing in the NCAA, I mean, either you're gonna make it or not within those 4 or 5 years.
It's like signing your life away a little bit. Lose kind of control.
Sounds worse than military. Nah, I don't know.
I mean,
You still get chicks.
Well, yeah.
The
You can just
basketball
party,
players.
do all that type
yeah,
of shit.
and the potential for going into the NFL and getting a lot of money is obviously
Yeah.
a plus.
Slight chance.
Plus, yeah, because obviously not all those players get in.
Very small chance.
Yeah. Oh, we kind of got distracted on why Pete Carroll's such a shit. You know, but that's because he got away with a lot of the shit. Because the NCAA allowed him to get away with it.
That's true.
But didn't allow the players to be like, you know what, y'all should get in trouble. But instead, because Pete Carroll got away, they had to sanction somebody.
Yeah, but I mean, the worst though, Joe Paterno, man.
Yeah, it wasn't even he who did it.
I mean, he knew about it.
You think so, though?
No,
He knew about it.
He knew about it.
He knew.
He knew. He knew what was going on, and he didn't say anything. Like, I remember, I think he like, after he died, there was like a letter that he was writing that he felt bad that he was scared to say something.
Yeah, because it would go against the Penn State college.
Yeah.
It would bring a lot of shame to it. And
He
didn't want
was
to do
scared of it.
Was that his plan or something? Bring shame to it?
I mean, well, you know, Sandusky did.
Yeah. He
Oh,
molested-
Oh,
shit.
man.
He molested
Sandusky
all
was
those kids.
was probably trafficking and having sex with little kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He would be parts of the like little kids orphanage, like, and he would take those kids and probably who knows do what, probably trick them out to other people who
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
fuck with
celebrities
kids.
and shit, bro.
Like, he's a child trafficker, bro, and he's a pedophile. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
crazy.
got caught up. You know, he
A
was
lot
in
of
jail.
student athletes the same way.
Because, I mean, like, once that all came out, I mean, Paterno got sick, ended up dying.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, I mean,
He's dead. I mean, he's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
was
would've been-
old. His heart was
His
bleeding.
heart, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Karma.
Did
bro.
they
the
find
guilt.
him?
I
Did
mean,
they
the
find
guilt
him
he
on
must have been living
Yeah,
with
bro.
and pushing that away out of his mind
Yeah,
forever,
yeah.
and then comes to light one day. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you might as well have participated if you keep quiet about shit like that, bro. Real
Yeah.
talk. You know what I'm saying? If you see some dude fucking little kids and you don't say anything about it, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro? You know what I'm saying?
So it's so.
Yeah, basically. For a legacy that's now ruined forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Try to push it away like that never happened.
Yeah, Penn State tries hard, but you know, it's like it's the same thing with Colorado. What is it? There was like, you know, back in the 2000s, a lot of colleges were getting caught, you know, for these like sex scandals. You know what I'm saying? Like rape charges and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember Boulder. That was a huge one over there in Colorado. Like that college went through it. Over here with what was that college over here that was kicking ass?
Which one?
The one that they had like the biggest linebacker ever, and they all got caught up for a bunch of shit, for like rape charges and shit.
You
Oregon.
talking about Baylor?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Baylor.
Yeah,
yeah,
Baylor was having with Baylor. That shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that
that
Baylor-
ruined that kid's, you know, life because of
turns out he didn't even do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Shit.
projected first round pick.
He could, yeah.
He could have been making millions, and
Legit,
because of that one charge, it all went away.
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's one of the stuff that got ran in the whole Me Too movement. You know what I'm saying? Now all these people start coming forward. Oh, I gotta say something about this player. Just the accusation will ruin you. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I'm not gonna sit here and
It's
say
like the
that.
French Revolution,
but we,
guillotine.
Yeah, shout out to women though. You know, no disrespect.
Yeah,
The
no,
Me
it-
Too thing. Yeah, you know. it's
if
a
it
different
really
level.
happened, it did happen.
Yes,
but-
Yeah, we're talking about a case where someone clearly lied, ruined
Yeah,
his
yeah,
career.
yeah,
You know
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
and that's ruining for all the girls that do. You know,
Yeah,
that
because
happens
then
to
it's-
them.
Because then you look at them like, are they lying too?
It's like the stigma that they already live in fear with that. Oh well, if
Not
we
gonna
tell
believe
you,
it.
they're not going to be
believe
believed.
me.
Well,
Yeah.
when you lie about it, then we're really not going to believe you.
'Cause,
And
I
it
mean,
ruins it for the girls that really need
This is
these.
because this has been
Yeah.
the threat and the challenge for most professional players or even college players that look like they're gonna go pro
Mhm.
is women making false accusations
Yeah.
about being raped or sexually harassed.
Yeah.
Just to ruin your
And
career and
and
get
it's
money out of
always
you.
it's always been like that.
You know?
Yeah.
Look at these
Succubus.
texts. Either you pay me $2 million or I'm gonna go public.
If
with you,
you
know what
if
I'm
you're
saying?
lucky, you make it through and you get to the NFL, you get money, and then this happens to you later on the road. But if you're like high profile, like player, you gotta watch out for stuff like that. 'Cause it's sad, but it's
How do you avoid it? Just
It's
not
true.
fuck with nobody, no chicks.
Just
For
don't-
years.
don't be stupid.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck with like don't fuck with like random pussy, bro. Real talk. I mean, if all these girls are throwing themselves at you, that's probably the pussy you want to avoid, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even if you want
And then
to taste it a little bit.
You've also got the instigators that would just come out there to fuck with you just
That's
so
true.
they can try to rile you up or just
Just to get you to fight or something.
yeah, anything. Just for them, just so you'll hit them or do something stupid so
Yeah.
they can sue you for it.
and get money.
Because they know you got money.
And they know you have a name.
Wait, we talking about college players though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
They got
college
money.
players.
College players too.
Some
They don't have
of
money.
them will think that. So a lot of them people do think this,
Yeah.
and
Right.
it's not really the reality.
Right,
of it.
right, right.
maybe the special of the special privilege of them all.
And
like,
that's just recently that they started getting paid. Some of them, right?
Yeah,
that's just a couple years ago.
No,
man.
I don't think they're gonna start getting paid until like.
Oh, they haven't even started yet.
They haven't even started.
They haven't started.
Wow.
And they still haven't even figured out how much they're gonna get paid.
Yeah, or how it's
shit.
gonna be like done or anything. I mean, it could just be like a long
They're
con.
dragging this out as long as they can.
They're gonna set a vote for it, and then they're gonna postpone that vote to 2024 or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
And they'll probably try to just end it all together because they don't want to pay these players. The amount of money that goes to the NCAA is just ridiculous.
TV.
And they claim it as a
Video games.
It's all theirs.
No, they stopped the video
They
game.
don't
Oh, they
do
did?
the video game
They
anymore.
stopped it in 2014 because the players afterwards they wanted to start getting paid if the game continues on because their name wouldn't be on it.
So they stopped making the NCAA.
So they stopped making the NCAA game period.
Man.
And because the players are gonna win in that court because they were being used.
Their name, their figure, their portrait. You know,
Yeah,
what
they're-
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they get
They're in there.
something.
And so instead of saying, all right, we'll start paying them, like, nah, we're not gonna make this game anymore. Period.
You know what that reminds me of? This really happened. So Walmart used to have a butcher, like a place, right? A butcher
A
there.
deli.
So yeah. So anyhow, they all unionized. The butchers and all the Walmarts, they unionized. You know what Walmart did this week?
Got rid of the butchers.
Yep. Yep. Got rid of
No butcher
all the
needed.
butchers. This is why you don't have your meat like that. This is why at Kroger, Albertsons, and Tom Thumb, they do have a guy that cuts your meat or get your fish.
Walmart doesn't.
Not Walmart.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Fun fact.
either.
I didn't know
Fun
that.
fact.
They need unions, but they can't get unions, right?
Because they'll do that. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what happened to McDonald's? They're like, oh, so they passed a law where you guys can have $15 an hour. So guess what? We're gonna automate most of our restaurants. That's all they're gonna do.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Who we got so far, man? This first sports podcast.
We are at 26:57.
Y'all feel talked out of sports?
No, we can keep going. I keep
I mean,
going.
we could talk about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well, we had at least 5 to get to 30, or at least 3. I was gonna ask. Who was
Bring
I
some
gonna ask?
up. Bring some
Yeah.
up.
Who are you?
Is Tyson still gonna fight Logan?
No,
right?
that fight is not gonna happen.
They canceled it, right?
No, that fight should not happen.
But it's not gonna happen. They
You talking
canceled
about- you talking about
officially.
Floyd?
Yeah. Oh, is it Floyd?
Oh, they talking
Floyd
about Mike
was-
Tyson.
Yeah.
No.
No, my bad, Floyd. I was
Floyd's
thinking.
still gonna fight though. I think
Yeah,
he's still
Floyd
gonna
is
fight.
fighting.
Yeah,
I thought they-
Hunter was not gonna fight anybody. He was gonna fight Pacquiao. He might was gonna fight
Oh,
Pacquiao.
okay.
Not
That's
anymore.
not gonna happen. no
I
more.
thought what's his name? Garcia was gonna fight him.
Bro, what are
Probably
they
now.
talking about that dude?
How about who?
Did y'all watch the
man.
fight?
I mean, bro. I mean, you can't. You can't.
I mean, I don't blame him. I
Yeah.
mean, he hasn't been training. You
can't be the best forever, too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna. I mean, come on, bro. Even Tom Brady one day is gonna start throwing interceptions every time.
I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
You can only run a
it
horse.
could have ended. It could have ended a lot better for him.
Oh yeah, he sure did, and he sure did in key discipline.
If he would have just been consistent after that Floyd, maybe won a couple more, like 3 more fights, and then maybe called it.
Cause
Like that would have been better for him
when he
instead
came
of.
back, what I say he did? Just fought a bunch of cans. Fought a
Cause, I
bunch
mean,
of dudes you shouldn't beat anyway.
He strayed away from his own philosophy because even when he was young, he used to say it was the fight game is short. You get in, you make your money, and you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Instead of getting the fuck out, he's had to come back in.
Well, in my opinion,
That shit's
I think those contracts, those MMA contracts, especially with the UFC and shit, I think they're pretty shitty.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
of course.
he said what he said.
I
Get
think-
in and make your money, get the fuck out.
I think he would have wanted to get out, but he was just sucked in and he
That's
signed the contract.
but that's the thing. Like after that Floyd fight, I mean, he got more money than I think he ever got in his UFC career.
Mm-hmm.
And then not thinking, and then
The whiskey
before,
brand.
before he actually became a number 1 UFC fighter, like top of UFC, like just a year before that, I think it was like 14 or 13. I was reading about it. He was training to be a plumber. Because he wasn't getting paid money, like good money at UFC.
Well,
So he
think
was
of-
trying to be a plumber. So.
Think of it like
And then he
this.
blew up
Think-
overnight with his girlfriend at the time. Ended up getting married with her.
The way I see it happening is like this: that Dana, because think about it, for that fight to happen, he had to get permission from UFC, bro. He was still in the contract. I think Dana made him a deal. He's like, look, man, I'm gonna let you get this fight, get all the millions of dollars. You're gonna cut me in, and not only that, you're gonna give me at least 2 more fights in the UFC. You gotta give them to me right away. If you're gonna give them to me, they will be against Cans. You know what I'm saying? I think that might, because I think, like you said, probably Conor did want to take that fight, get the fuck out. But, you know what I'm saying, he had to sign a deal with the devil in order to be able to, you know, get that money.
I don't think he was making millions when he was, but I think he was still getting paid double what the normal MMA fighter.
Oh yeah, he was always making. Wait, remember when he first started? He was getting car rides with the Fertitas and Dana down the strip. Meanwhile, these other guys were like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, because he had the look.
Yeah, he had everything. The
Yeah,
look,
the
the
charisma,
personality, you know,
everything.
His walk.
And
his
you know
talk.
what? You know, all props to
His
Dustin. But it's like I told my boy at work. Dustin, he's not a star. He's not a star. You know what I'm saying? Dustin's a great fighter. He's a great dude, but he's not a star. He doesn't have charisma. He doesn't have personality. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I predict it might be the end of the UFC because the UFC also fucked themselves in the ass by who have they built up in the past 3-4 years? Can you name me 4 guys that they built up in the past 4 or 5 years?
Sonya is the only thing that's running with money.
And he's not even, bro. We can debate that he's not even legit, bro. He ran from kickboxing.
He's a what I would consider a Anderson Silva wannabe. He wants to be Anderson Silva so bad, but you just don't have the knockout power or the knockout ability.
Or the skill.
Be the skill
Yeah.
and see the charisma and the aura that Anderson came in with.
Anderson had the aura to him, bro. Like, bro, he would psych you out, bro.
I have never seen
That's why
Israel
the weed man
Adesanya.
beat him.
I've never seen Israel Adesanya knock out anybody like Anderson did Rich Franklin, or how he did Chael, or how he did anybody else. You know, I just don't see it with Israel Adesanya. He's got the wins. He's got the
I'm having flashbacks to those knockouts like when Forrest Griffin, when he got Forrest Griffin.
with that jab,
Jesus Christ.
or when he beat the shit out of Stephen Bonner.
Christ. Jose Aldo. Oh wait, no, that was
that was somebody
I'm thinking
else.
about Conor right now.
Remember when he got his ass beat by Chael Sonnen for 5 straight
And
rounds,
pulled it out of his ass.
and then kneed him in the chest in the second
But
fight?
look, we can agree because we know Chael. We know Chael. Chael's a businessman first and foremost. He gave that up, bro. He
I don't
wanted
think
that
he
part.
would.
He gave because he wanted the part 2 and the money that would come with that. He's smart.
And
he's a
do you think
businessman.
Anderson was supposed to give him that 3rd fight? Or do you think he said, fuck that, I'm not getting my ass beat like that again?
Oh, yeah, I mean, bro, to get dominated like that was pretty bad. I remember reading about it as it was happening. I'm like, are you serious? Like, yeah, Anderson is getting wrestle fucked right now, bro. No defense. But the whole aura thing, that's what did him in because he just counted. I think towards the end, he kind of just counted on the whole. I'm the Spider Silver, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He believed in his own aura.
And the weed man just showed him like, man, I ain't scared, bro. I'm not scared. He kept saying, I'm not scared, bro. He went at him, and what happened? Caught him flinching, bro. Caught him trying to be all fancy. Yeah.
Chris Weidman.
Anderson, you know, he made his living being all fancy, right? That's how he pumped dudes out. Well, the weed man didn't care, bro. Weed man just kept going forward, and dude caught him, knocked him out. And then he fought him again. Anderson threw a kick, broke his fucking leg. Anderson broke his own fucking leg throwing a kick at homeboy, bro.
A lazy one at that.
Yeah, ended his career pretty much, bro. He was never the same after that leg, bro.
Never.
It's like karma.
Yes, because he did do when he was a champ. He was a pretty cocky, arrogant champ. He held up a lot of events. You know, remember Abu Dhabi?
Yep.
He ruined that shit, bro.
Remember the Damian Maia fight?
Yes, yeah, that's Abu Dhabi.
That was the Abu Dhabi fight.
That's why they fed him to Chael. That's why, because Dana was so mad because he acted so unpeaceful. Okay, you're in Saudi Arabia. The UFC is trying to make a foothold into this giant money market, right? So they put their biggest fighter at the time, Anderson Silva, in a title fight against Damian Maia. Damian Maia is a grappler. So the fight seemed shitty, right? But Anderson should be able to go in and whoop his ass, right? Because he's Anderson. Well, I don't know what got into Anderson's mind or what Dana told him or what the fuck, right? But he goes in the fight and just fights lazy. Go watch that fight. He was unmotivated. He broke his nose within like 2 rounds, but that's it. He didn't want to go on with the kill, which is why they put you in the main event in front of all these billionaire oil people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You embarrassed us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so after that, they fed him to Chael Sonnen. I remember that shit, bro. And Dana was like, I don't care. You can call him shitty Brazilian, be racist. I don't care. Fuck this guy. Yep, I remember this is that day. That was UFC 112, Abu Dhabi. And UFC 117, he fought Chael. I remember that shit.
Beat his ass. Man, that fight was good.
We were on Conor though, you know. But yeah, you know,
Yeah.
do you think he bought into his own hype, or do you think it's just that he got stuck? You know, what do you think? What did it?
I think he bought into his own hype because you saw the shades of it after he beat Jose Aldo. You saw it when he fought Nate Diaz, and then he saw he's immortal. But he rejuvenated himself. He came back and he fought Nate the second time. That was the most motivated, most fluid Conor I've ever seen.
Since Jose.
Since the Jose fight. The most unstiff, most relaxed Conor I've ever seen. to be able to go 5 rounds out, that was the Conor McGregor I thought I'd see against, Khabib Nurmagomedov. That Conor probably could beat Khabib by catching him.
You think so?
I don't think he can go 5 rounds with him, but I think he would have the aura, the mystique, the confidence that he had against Jose Aldo, the confidence that he had against Nate. I think he'd be able to take that and beat Khabib with it.
Because he took dude's souls. Remember Eddie Alvarez? He took dude's souls.
Yeah, you saw that afterwards. He went in, took Eddie Alvarez's soul. Then he went in and fought, Mayweather, and then that's where he got comfy. He got back, he believed in his heart, like this right hand, but this left hand, if it hits you, you go out.
This tattoo, this footwork, it's going to get everybody.
And then he ran into a Russian bear. But if he would have fought that Russian bear, which, by the way, as much as people want to give,
don't you dare shit on 33-0.
33-0, but how many events you pull out?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How many events you pull out?
I mean,
I'm just saying, bro.
We can talk about
I can sit here
33-0.
and I will never give you the greatest of all time status because of the fact that you pulled out of so many fucking fights. That's why I can't give Henry Cejudo his due.
Look, we can talk 33-0, but I mean, like,
How many fights did he pull out?
A lot.
Like
Over some dumb shit.
5?
He couldn't make weight sometimes a lot.
Couldn't make weight. That's the most unprofessional thing you can do.
yeah.
You think he was like afraid to do those fights or something? Like he might lose them, and that's why he did that?
He's probably
No, he's just a fat fuck.
He's just like, I didn't train enough.
Because in MMA, you always try to fight at a weight class where you try to get a little bit of advantage.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you can't cut all that weight no more. If you normally walk around at 200 and you're trying to cut to 170, it's not as easy as you get into your 30s. You know what I'm saying?
The story that I got, which is why I give Khabib such a hard time, is because he will eat like normal 2 weeks until the fight. And then he'll just do the normal wrestling thing. Just sit in the sauna, run with the sauna suit.
But you don't think
his
that.
body
But,
is.
but you don't think that. But in my opinion, because of his diet, he already eats clean most of the time anyway. He doesn't eat meat anyway. You know what I'm saying?
But it's the fact of you have a professional fight, and I get your opinion on that. And if you can do it, you can do it. But if you're gonna be a professional fighter and you're gonna go in and sign on the dotted line, I'm gonna make 155, and especially this is why you didn't get a championship fight for a while because that was the mistake.
He's
for
right.
a while.
They would give him main events and he would pull out.
In 155 on non-championship events, you can they give or take a pound. You can give a pound, you can take a pound, but you can make 156 and they'll be alright with it.
Mm-hmm.
In a championship fight, you gotta make 155.
Mm-hmm.
There's no leeway to it. There's no give or take. You gotta be at 155. And if I'm a promoter and I see a guy like Henry Cejudo or Demetrius Johnson or let's just name a few guys that else have missed weight. If I know that in the last 6 bouts that you've been in, you would have had 8, but you got to pull. You pulled out of about 4 of them. That doesn't make any sense. But you get what I'm saying. You've got to pull out of multiple events because of that. Out of your last 6 fights, you pulled out of 4 of them because of that.
Right.
And have to reschedule.
They need some fight milk.
Right.
You remember that fight milk?
What one?
Fight milk?
Fight milk? Yeah,
I'm
dude.
Always Sunny.
Yeah.
That the UFC fighters would
Yeah.
drink and they make them throw up and shit so they could cut weight.
So check this out. Conor in his prime, up against Anderson in his prime. Who will you take?
That's too big of a weight cut.
No, I'm not talking about fighting each other.
Oh.
I'm talking about who you think is better in their prime.
Man, that's hard.
That's why I asked the question, motherfucker. This guy.
I would still go with Henderson.
I would say Anderson too. Although I want to say Conor, but Conor, like his popularity,
All right, what about
the
GSP?
height of it.
What about
GSP.
Who's your GOAT MMA? Is your GOAT MMA GSP?
GSP. All day.
Who's your GOAT MMA?
Honestly, I'm not really into super knowledgeable of MMA.
Do you have like a favorite fighter?
So I mean, the only one really that I knew about was Conor.
Oh, is that he kind of got you
Anderson Silva.
into? They kind of got you into.
Yeah, Anderson Silva and
I feel
Conor,
you.
but to watch fights that they weren't fighting, I didn't really.
I feel
Would you be down to watch some of these little fights?
I mean, yeah, I would, cause I mean, I love rewatching fights for boxing,
I would
like
love
ones
to.
that I love
Oh,
watching.
bro.
I would
I
love to.
love
Oh,
going
man.
back and
I
looking
would love
at
to
them.
take it through history.
I
of some
love
good
going
fights.
Bro.
back and looking at them, man.
Man, I watched that shit.
But
Yeah, it'll get you adrenaline,
Let's-
man, in you going, bro.
let's not forget one thing though. But now, let's be honest.
What are you talking about now?
If Anderson would have fought at light heavyweight and he went to Pride, do you think he could have beaten Mirko Krokop?
Nah, man. And Mirko over there at Pride, bro, seriously, just go look at him. Just go pull up a picture of Mirko Krokop, Google, and then type in Pride at the end of that.
They even Bell.
If
Yeah,
you
right.
go put a picture on your giant phone. Show him a picture of
That and
you just see this guy, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is one of the guys that got me into MMA. Crow Cop. He'll show you a picture right now.
Well, he was huge.
Yes, Jesus. And after you find out now, after the fact that in Pride
He's
they never
60.
tested for steroids.
Right now he's 6'2".
Oh, he was on steroids.
Because in Pride it was in the contract. You do not test for steroids. So everybody in Pride was juiced like a son of a bitch. That's why when a lot of them came over here, they got their asses handed to them, bro, because they couldn't hang no more.
They stopped juicing.
They needed the juice. They needed the juice. But over there, bro.
Where?
God, Japan. That's where Pride was an MMA.
This was Mirko, and it's a picture of him when he was fighting Fedor Emelianenko, which is
Yeah.
also one
The
of
guy in the
shorts.
checker.
Yeah, the bigger guy, the buffer guy.
The one on the right.
Oh,
He don't even look real.
right.
Like a cartoon
He
character.
looks so.
Yeah.
If we show you
Bro,
a view of
and he was
Fedor,
kicking
like,
motherfuckers'
Dude,
heads off.
bro,
He looks
oh
like
my
a
God.
giant compared to the other guy, bro.
What was it saying? What is it? Right leg?
Yeah, right leg hospital, left leg cemetery. That was his saying, bro. He was
Now,
vicious.
if I see that guy, dude, I'm walking the other way.
Yes,
dude.
yes.
I'm not risking getting,
Yeah.
accidentally bumping into him,
Yeah,
dude.
this bro. If
I'm
you
gonna
watch
be friends
it,
with that motherfucker.
If I
Hey,
show
hey,
you his highlights, you'd be like, oh my
Hey, you
god,
need
I
to
feel
water
like
me,
I'm
I got
watching
you.
murder. Seriously, watching this guy kick dude's head in the head is like watching murder, bro. It's ridiculous.
He used to send him to the hospital.
Oh,
Pretty much, yeah, bro. These dudes were out. They were out. You look at it, they're
Yeah.
out.
As soon as that leg made contact with their temple, bro, they crumple on the ground like just like a deck of cards or
If
something.
you're that big and you have kicking technique, get the fuck out of my way, bro. You're a killing
Man, that's
machine,
scary too. bro.
Yes.
Once you get if your legs are strong, bro, your legs.
But you know what his karma was? When he came over here to America, his first fight, and he was remember he was billed as the guy in that came from Japan.
Yeah.
He got knocked out the exact same way. Some Brazilian guy threw a high
Gabriel
kick.
Gonzaga.
Threw a high kick. Bro, show him the replay. But so this Brazilian guy throws a high kick, lands it. But homeboy crumbles on his own leg, so he's knocked out like this.
Dang.
Yeah, Romo will show it to you. It is one of the sickest knockouts you'll ever
His
see.
first fight here.
Yes, and that is why, like I said, as soon as they came over here, it was like all the wind was sucked out of them, bro.
So on that picture right there, he's juiced up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like
he
so
should
big.
look.
Yeah, Joe Rogan would say till the gills.
How long ago was this fight?
Oh, like
This is years ago.
like 2008, maybe 2008, 2006.
Like, this is something I wish I would have got more into.
We'll get you into it, bro.
Like back
Especially
in the day and
nowadays.
shit.
Yeah, so I could watch it.
Bro, yeah, I don't know UFC fights like a motherfucker, man.
Here we go.
Okay, watch. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right, watch it.
Gabriel Gonzaga is this guy.
All
At
right.
the end of the first
It's
two.
cool.
Don't blink. And
Oh,
Right
look at it!
there.
Look, he fell on his fucking leg, bro. You saw that?
Crumbles like
Yeah,
a
he's out, son. Yeah,
that dude
remember,
let go.
yeah. Like in his eye, he just knocked out like
A
the
king.
god.
Like,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, yeah. How hyped would you be? Like, if you knocked out, like, if you hit Canelo and he fell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude,
what
that'd
the
be-
No, it's
fuck?
like it hit him with his signature right
Yeah,
leg too.
yeah.
That he hit him with his own move.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's like I said. I think that was the karma for all that juicing you did and killing motherfuckers over there.
You know, you
and
could also
entertaining.
say that was Connor's karma too.
What, you think Connor was juicing? What are you
No,
saying?
the way that Dustin.
Oh, he
put
got
him
knocked
out.
out. He got knocked out the way he would knock dudes out.
Hey, like I said, he took a right hand straight to the
Yeah,
fucking nose,
yeah.
bro. That was putting any man out. I don't care what anybody. Oh, he could have kept going.
He-
No,
he-
he was out.
he's probably
I
seen
mean,
stars.
dazed him. Yeah,
Yeah.
He
bro,
went to sleep.
dazed him.
He had his arms up in
He went night night.
That
Well, night night, son.
That meme was going everywhere.
Bro, and
yeah.
Poirier, because remember, Connor knocked out Poirier years ago. So,
Yeah.
bro, Poirier,
But you know-
for him to get to some, and I probably ended your legacy here. Like, oh man, how hype was
That's
he?
true.
But you know what? You could probably take this and make it into a third fight
Put this in.
and try to make it one more fight for the both of them. And
Well,
just
they're
have it
gonna
run
have to.
in,
They're gonna have to. UFC is like they're scrambling right now. Like, all right, Connor, you got to.
And imagine
Because
if
this
that
is the next
fight-
money grab. Yeah.
Yeah,
If that fight turns into a 5-round war.
because Connor's gonna come back ready, but at the same time, like he's tainted now. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. It's like when Manny came back, even though he's doing
Well-
good, bro. Juan Manuel knocked your
They said the same thing when he lost to Mate.
Who?
That Connor was done, that he was washed up, that blah this and that, and well.
Oh, but see, look, against Nate, you have a lot of BODs. He fought a guy that was obviously bigger than him.
And
all
on
this other
short
shit.
notice.
You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You give him the BOD for losing. Even though Nate, you whooped his ass. You put him on his ass, bro. No, I'm not taking anything away from Nate. But there's some VOD in this fight, bro. You got knocked out fair and square, man. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing to it. Dude was your size. Y'all both made weight. Trained for this.
Same age, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah.
Oh, they're the same age?
That's why I think they can run it back. Do it
Oh, they're gonna have to go get that money, bro. UFC is like, oh my god,
But
oh my god.
This is why I like Conor as a fighter and as everything.
UFC stock is gonna plummet some, bro.
Conor's stock is still safe, not just because of the whiskey, but because of how he acted after the fight. He ain't go act, you know.
Like an
Well,
asshole.
you know, that's one thing I say about Conor. He's always been humble. When he wins or loses, he's always been a real one.
They showed a video of when he was walking, you know, of course he was gimping and limping, but he went in there, shook Poirier, saying, you can kind of hear in the back and was like, hey, this is your moment, dog. This ain't mine, this is yours.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Bless you and your family. You know, and he dipped out.
Yeah.
You know,
Man.
It's
what he
said.
Yeah, he
Grace.
he's a humble warrior in defeat and in victory. I say that about him, bro. I never seen him talk no shit. I mean, like not like that. Like, you know, he types it up, make it interesting, make it
And then
drama.
afterwards,
But the one time he crossed the line was Khabib. Can't nobody disagree with that.
I mean, he did used to say that
What did
to
he
Jose. I will.
Bro, he started getting on his religion. He started talking about like, bro,
Yeah.
he just started
Oh,
talking.
really?
that
Like
I mean, the part of that though, I'm pretty sure was guided by the UFC.
Oh yeah, for
So,
sure, bro. You know, they're like, bro,
I mean,
get
how
him,
much
you know?
can you really blame Conor
I
for
mean,
saying what he said?
We do kind of tend to forget that he did tell Jose, I would, if this was a different time, I would ride back on his favela on horseback and, you know, just, I guess, chop the heads off of most of his people. Like, oh, it's kind of getting graphic, bro.
Yeah,
They
remember,
talk a lot of shit about
he
Jose.
called that German dude he fought in his career, called him a little Nazi.
Oh, yeah, didn't see that.
Yeah, they forgot. They don't talk about that, but he did call him a little Nazi. Straight up, you can look that up. Call him a little Nazi.
That's like some
He
WWF shit, right?
he gets carried away.
That-
I get it.
No, you know what?
He did call when he boxed Floyd. He kept calling him a monkey on stage. Yeah, he
Damn.
called him a monkey and even did a little monkey dance. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, but if you look at it from a third sense,
You don't hear about it like that. Either,
Yeah, I didn't see.
right?
I didn't know about that like
Yeah,
that. You know?
you gotta look at it from a third side view of it. It's kind of like, well, Floyd, you do kind of act like that, though.
Nah, you're justifying racism, sir.
I'm not
Racism,
justifying
right?
shit.
Well,
It's 2021. They don't come after you, motherfucker.
Cut that out the pot.
Yeah.
You just trying
Well,
to
he's
see,
just-
but
he's
he's
just
not
not
from
like-
America,
Stop,
right?
Stop.
He's not from America,
That
right?
was wrong. No, he's not
No,
American.
McGregor.
Oh yeah.
The one who
No.
said the racist
He's
shit.
from Ireland.
No,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even
no,
Ireland.
that
He
was
just don't
racist.
give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he's just
McGregor
cocky
don't.
motherfucker.
McGregor don't care, dude.
Like Chael, he got on the Brazilian so many times.
Who's
You know what I
Chael?
mean?
What is he,
Chael
Asian?
Sonnen, yeah, Chael Sonnen is another MMA fighter, UFC fighter. He also made a big name by talking a lot of shit, and he also got pretty racist with the Brazilians. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole, like they wanted to lynch this fool over there, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
They were ready to kill this fool.
They really
man.
were, bro. They really were.
Hey, was that for one for you or one for all? All for one or one for all?
It's a big
You
old
gonna
bowl.
wrap up the sports podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can, pack some more in that ball.
Oh,
47.
Already?
Yeah.
We can do a sports one like once a week like this. It'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do a
And
sports
like,
one
Y'all
and
start putting y'all teams again.
It's
on
gonna
your
be.
fantasy?
It's gonna be like a 3-hour podcast.
Okay, I'm down, bro. I'm down. Anyway, you want
Let's
to
wrap it up.
First episode?
yeah.
Alright, that's the first episode of Odd Pod Sports.
I'm gonna put this on Spotify
Or
too.
is it the Sport
Odd
Odd
Pod
Squad?
Sports.
We'll figure something
We'll
out.
figure out the title.
Hot sports is
We'll
nice.
figure out
Odd
this
Pod
title.
Sports?
Sounds
The Odd
Who likes it?
Pod.
Odd Pod Sports? Or
Odd Pod Sports.
I mean, or if you guys want to come up with a different
Odd Pod
creative.
Sports. I don't know.
OPS? That's
Okay.
OPS.
Yes. Yeah.
Ops.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Appreciate y'all.
Any suggestions, just get it on the road.
Peace.
All right,